What does this mean for the 400 to 450 cubic centimeters segment? KTM has been hard at work developing the all-new 390 Adventure, and its frequent sightings during testing have only fueled anticipation. Enthusiasts have been eager to see what the Austrian brand has in store for its entry-level adventure lineup. However, nothing quite matches the excitement of KTM itself teasing a near-production model. That's exactly what happened at the 2024 KTM Adventure Rally in South Dakota, where the brand showcased a camouflage version of the upcoming 390 Adventure R. Shortly after, in November 2024, KTM officially introduced three variants of the 390, the 390 Adventure R, SMC R, and Enduro R. Engine: upgraded 399 cubic centimeters LC 4C motor. The biggest highlight of the new 390 Adventure R is its engine. It features the latest LC 4C motor, the same powerhouse found in the new 390 Duke. For those unfamiliar, LC stands for liquid cooled, a signature trait of KTM's engines, while the 4 indicates 4 valves. The lowercase c denotes compact, emphasizing the motor's optimized design. With an increased displacement of 399 cubic centimeters, up from 373 cubic centimeters, the engine gains extra power thanks to a longer stroke, now 64 millimeters compared to the previous 60 millimeters, while the bore remains at 89 millimeters. This results in a slight boost in performance, with 44 horsepower, up from 43, and 29 lb-ft of torque, an increase from 26 lb-ft. These figures are identical to the 2024 390 Duke, though the Adventure R is likely to feature revised gear ratios tailored for off-road riding. Hardware built for off-road. Despite being heavily camouflaged, the 390 Adventure R showcases clear differences from the standard 390 ADV. It appears far more rugged and purpose-built for off-road performance, signaling KTM's intent to make it a truly capable adventure machine. 2025 KTM 390 Adventure. 2 variants incoming? If the leaked images are accurate, the 2025 KTM 390 Adventure will be available in 2 distinct versions: the off-road focused R and the road-oriented X. The 390 Adventure R is set to feature spoked wheels with a 21-inch front and 18-inch rear, both fitted with knobby tires to enhance off-road capability. The camouflage prototype showcased at the South Dakota Teaser event appeared to be running Mitas E07 50/50 tires, further reinforcing its adventure-ready nature. Beyond just the wheels and tires, the suspension setup seems to have undergone significant upgrades. Reports suggest that it will offer 9 inches, 230 millimeters of wheel travel with full compression and rebound adjustability at both ends. However, this enhanced off-road capability comes at the cost of a taller 34.8-inch, 885 millimeters seat height, likely due to the combination of larger wheels, long travel suspension, and increased ground clearance. The more budget-friendly 390 Adventure X is expected to retain the same chassis and bodywork as the R model, but will swap the spoke wheels for cast alloy wheels sized at 19 inches up front and 17 inches at the rear. Additionally, its 7.9-inch, 200 millimeters non-adjustable suspension is more suited for road riding. At 32.4 inches, 825 millimeters, the seat height is considerably lower, making it a more accessible option for shorter riders. Features: high-tech advancements. The 390 Adventure R isn't holding back on technology. It will feature a 5-inch TFT display, complete with smartphone connectivity. As seen in earlier leaks, the instrument panel is positioned horizontally, rather than the vertical layout found on previous models. One of the most exciting additions is cruise control, a feature that will make the 390 Adventure the first in its class to offer this functionality. To enable this, KTM has integrated a special left-hand switch cluster with plus and minus buttons, likely allowing riders to adjust speed while cruise control is active. Design: R for rally. The style of the 390 Adventure R has been revised throughout, with stacked headlights that feature KTM's new family face encircled by a distinct, coffin-shaped arrangement of LED running lights. This design can already be seen in the new 1390 Super Duke, R Evo, and the 2024 990 Duke. with a tall, upright windshield that resembles the Dakar Rally Raid style that is becoming more and more popular in the class. The lights are mounted into a more traditional front fairing than the 390 Dukes. There's also an aluminum crankcase protector, handguards, adjustable handlebars, and a Dakarian-style front beak. Competition: Himalayan, Ibex, and Cove 450s. The KTM 390 Adventure has coexisted in a crowded segment that has several capable offerings from vastly different manufacturers. It's interesting to note that the most capable bikes in the sub 450cc ADV class all come from Asian manufacturers. That fact becomes even more interesting when you realize that all iterations of the KTM 390 Adventure will be produced by an Indian bike maker, Bajaj. Nevertheless, when you look at these motorcycles in their own right, you do see plenty of differences. Starting with the motors, all three competitors, the Hemi, Ibex, and Cove Rally, are 450 cubic centimeters offerings, with the KTM the only one that will most likely be a 399 cubic centimeters model. But displacement only means so much in the world of adventure bikes. The power figures produced by all the ADVs differ by the following numbers. Royal Enfield Himalayan 450, 40 horsepower, 30 lb-ft. CF Moto Ibex 450, 44 horsepower, 32.5 lb-ft. Cove 450 Rally, 50 horsepower, 40 lb-ft. KTM 390 Adventure R, 44 horsepower, 28 lb-ft. The 390 Adventure R seems to produce enough power, but its torque figures are the lowest in the class. However, considering how weight-conscious KTM has been for the 390 series, we believe the spec will be no different, meaning it will hugely benefit from its light weight to make up for the lack in its torque figures. Moving to the hardware and features, all bikes in this class come with comparable specs: adjustable suspension, adjustable seat height, switchable ABS, premium brakes, and the works. KTM will match, if not surpass, its competitors with the 390 Adventure R. Expect components from the likes of Öhlins and Brembo to be on offer too, as has been the case for past 390 models. Of all the bikes, the Cove 450 Rally was so far the outright pick for an off-road biased ownership. It is built on solid Dakar learnings and comes with the highest ground clearance. Not to forget, it appears to be the most off-road capable in stock form. The KTM 390 Adventure R might just change that. It may make good on both these factors, as well as being lighter and far more affordable than the $9,499 Cove. That brings us to the most important point: pricing. Starting with the Himalayan, it is the most affordable of the lot, coming in at $5,799. The Ibex is next, starting at $6,499, while the Cove is the most expensive, retailing at $9,499. We expect KTM to price the standard 390